There are technologies that we are so used to using every day, we don't even realize how well made they are. They become part of our everyday routine without too much attention. It is like having an invisible choreography for our day-to-day. And honestly, having a reliable intercom solution feels exactly like this: effortless. The courier is verified and buzzed in, the contractor gets to the right floor, the lobby stays calm. The right intercom makes that happen. The wrong one turns it into a queue of headaches. And to avoid these kind of situations, today we're looking at how to choose the right commercial intercom systems. All right, let's get to it. Start with your building profile. How many entrances do you truly manage? Front of the building, side doors, loading docks, parking, maybe a roof, a mezzanine access. This is always something to keep in mind. And also, multi-tenant properties often need a lobby directory, a guard or concierge positioning during business hours, and a different set of rules after hours. And if we look at mixed-use buildings, they combine public spaces and restricted floors. The intercom you choose should acknowledge that reality. It must be welcoming at the front door and quietly strict everywhere else. That's where Aiphone comes in. They bring the building's touchpoints under one umbrella. Intercoms that greet and verify, guard and concierge tools that bring additional safety, access control that guides the people to the right spaces, and cloud options so routine changes don't become projects. Next, be honest about infrastructure. If you have a modern Ethernet and PoE, an IP platform gives you a rich integrations and long runway for future features. It speaks SIP for your VoIP phone, plays nicely with your video management system, and can link with elevators so visitors don't wander to floors they shouldn't. If you are working with legacy cabling, don't assume you have to tear out walls. Retrofit-oriented systems can reuse existing wiring and still deliver crisp video, reliable audio, and powerful concierge features. This is often the fastest path to an upgrade with the least disruptions to tenants. Then decide how you want to manage the system. Do you want on-prem, in the cloud, or a mix of both? Because access control and intercom management used to mean, well, you will have to go on site to make a change. But today, portfolio-minded teams prefer remote provisioning, centralized user management, and the freedom to choose cloud or on-prem based on the building's needs. Think of it as operational leverage. When a tenant moves, a company rebrands, or your reception staff rotates, you want directory and credential updates to be click simple, not truck roll expensive. When you add the IXGW TGW, you unlock exactly this management model from Aiphone. It lets you manage IX and IXG systems centrally with Aiphone Cloud Remote Management and roll changes across sites without going on-site. If you prefer to keep setup local, you can always stick with the IXG support tool. So in short, when choosing Aiphone, you can choose what works best for you. From there, focus on the tenant and visitor experience. People should be able to see and talk to visitors clearly, verify identity quickly, and open the right door without breaking stride. In best case scenarios, tenants can answer from a desk, a reception console, or even a mobile device. Visitors can use a clean, simple directory, and you can layer in pins or QR codes for scheduled contractors and deliveries. If your building uses destination elevators or has restricted floors, look for elevator integrations that streamline the trip from door to destination. Another thing to keep in mind is that security and compliance should be built in. You want video verification to reduce tailgating and social engineering. You want audit logs to reconstruct events, and you want role-based permissions so your front desk can act fast without overreaching. Integration standards matter here. SIP keeps your intercom friendly with your phone system, OnVIF helps it cooperate with your cameras and VMS, and the payoff is twofold. You have fewer islands of technology and a cleaner operating picture when it counts. We actually covered this in a live demo with Aiphone and Genetech, showing how door station video and call events appear alongside cameras, how operators can verify, talk, and release the door from the same screen, and how everything is logged for incident review. And that's just one example. Aiphone maintains a broad ecosystem of integration, so the intercom slots into the tools your team already trusts. Let's talk about scale and headroom. This isn't just about how many doors you have today. It's about the next lease, the next expansion, and the next building you add to the portfolio. Choose a platform that can grow from a handful of entrances to thousands of endpoints without redesigning the whole thing. If you are in a large multi-tenant site, look for a capacity that comfortably handles big directories, multiple guard stations, and complex schedules. If you're renovating a single lobby now, but plan to modernize the rest of the campus later, make sure the system won't box you in. Finally, choose a vendor with deep bench strength in commercial and multi-tenant environments. Because breadth and reliability matter. You want a family of intercoms and access control that covers simple suites and complex real estate. You want cloud tools that trim day-to cost. You want integrations that spare your IT team from one-off maintenance. And you want to know there's local expertise standing behind the system when you want to expand, when you want to rebrand, or bring a new building into the fold. Put all of that together and your selection almost picks itself. If you're modernizing a multi-tenant tower or campus with a good network backbone, an IP video intercom built for integration is the natural fit. It speaks your IT team language, ties into phones and cameras, supports mobile and software answering, and can integrate with elevator controls so visitors' journey are smooth and secure. If you're upgrading an older multi-tenant property with legacy wiring, a retrofit-oriented system designed for large directories and staff lobby makes life easier for everyone and avoids an invasive recable. Again, Aiphone provides that end-to-end path. We've covered them at length on our channel because we trust how their solution handle real-world commercial needs. And it's not just us. With more than 75-year experience building intercom systems, Aiphone remains a leader in this space, which is exactly why they are a reliable reference point for choosing the right commercial intercom. Alright guys, I'm Jeremy from People Systems. See you on the next one.